Hey, my YouTube friends. Just kind of been out in the garage, pretty much just hanging out today, just having to take a little break and just kind of enjoying the weather outside and taking it easy a little. Things getting a little bit more difficult for me. Been a little bit more sicker, feeling worse. But I still was able just to do a little on the car today and show you that hot rod black kit I bought too from Summit Racing to start painting the car with. It ain't enough to do the whole car, but it should do the front cap part of it. But I got the little keys, what's it called now? The little key where you put the key up in the dash, you put the trim piece around it. The key, I can't remember what it's called now, but got that put back up in there, and the spring didn't really have enough pressure, so it still twists just a little when you try to turn the key. So you still have to hold it a little, but it is a lot better than it was. It wasn't in there at all before, but at least now you don't have to reach all the way up under the dash. You just reach right there where it's supposed to be at and hold it. It turns fine if you just barely put your other hand on it, so I'm still happy with it. I guess I'd have to order another if I want it just right, or try to stretch that spring or something. I don't know, but I think it'd be enough because that spring was hard to get in there. I mean, I barely could get it in there. But I'll turn you around, let you look at it anyway. But at least it looks nice back in there. I'm happy to have it back where it's supposed to be. Said it don't work just right, but at least it's back in its home spot. It looks a lot better. Looks finished out. Let's see, I had the whole thing a twist. That spring in there is supposed to hold that outside piece and them two grooves in there, and it just don't hold it tight enough. The grooves was in good shape. They was all right. They wasn't wore out or nothing. The two little notches that hold it from turning. It's just that spring was too weak, and it lets it push out the notches when you try to turn it. But like I said, you just hold your hand on it a little bit, and it does fine. And that ignition's kind of stiff to twist anyway. I might just get another later on. But that's pretty much all I've done on the car today. Done a little bit more polishing here and there, but not much. So I just wanted to sit out here and enjoy the weather today. So I think I've been doing a little bit too much for my condition and kind of got beat down some. I kind of got some bad news on my skins and stuff that y'all seen in the earlier videos that kind of wrecks your spirits for a little while. You can kind of see the bumper and the light there since I got the door open now. It's shining a lot better than it was since we polished it up yesterday. Needed to do that gas tank lid cap. I just remembered we didn't do it. And then polish that trim down there. But I may start tomorrow on doing that front cap, taping it off, probably here at the fenders, the windshield, and just do the whole front cap in hot rod black. See how it turns out. Over here's the kit. Man, it's a high kit, but SEM paint's supposed to be some of the best. I think it's like almost $130 for just a quart. But I'm going over black. It should cover well, but maybe 2 quarts will do it. I'll still have to buy another quart. But it comes with the hot rod black. I think it's a satin, kind of a satin finish, I believe. I mean, it don't say on the can, but I think it dries to like a satin finish. But you get the paint, then you get enough reducer for the quart. Then you get what they call the catalyst, hardener, or catalyst, or whatever is what makes it do its thing. But it comes with enough of it for a quart. But that'll be the kit. We'll just take and scuff it down and shoot it and see what happens. All the sheet metal on front's new, so it's in the EDP coating, except for the cowl. I primed it, so I'll probably go over it with the 400, I guess. I'll probably just use that Scotch-Brite on the fenders and hood. At least that'd give us an idea of what the car is going to look like all the way hot rod black when I get the rest of the body work. I could go ahead and do the doors too if I had enough paint, because they don't need no body work either. And there's a few little dents and dings. If you want to be nitpicky, it needs to be done, but I'm not going to be that nitpicky on it. Some shipping damage that happened to them. Just minor stuff. I don't want it to be perfect anyway. I kind of want it to be kind of, I don't know, say kind of ratty, like an old ratty muscle car. See some dents there on the tail light panel that I'm not going to fix. You know, one there. See one there. Just going to let it go. To me, that just gives it character. I will do some on this quarter panel over here, though. It's just too much on it. It's just too bad. I'll at least fix all this right here, because it's just low, so it'll be easy to fix. That down there's dented in. I mean, it's low, but it's like dented in, actually. So we'd have to really kind of pull it back out just a little. Or either get a big dent hammer, hold to it, jerk it out real hard with it. But that's all I done today is pretty much put that little key thing in and, you know, wiped on it a little bit and looked at it, sat in it, and started it up. Still ain't up to hardly driving it up the road yet, so I just want to make sure that if I have trouble or something, I can get back to the house. In case I have to walk back or something, I'll make sure I fill up to it. Sometimes there ain't nobody to call to come get me. I'll just be stranded. Now, I think everything's going to be all right, but you never know. You know, a new car to me, I don't know all of its quirks and stuff, so I might have messed something on that short trip I took it on the other day. But I didn't get a whole lot done, you know. But, you know, it's still out in the garage, wrenching a little bit every day, I hope. That's my goal. At least go up here and do a little something every day. If it's just come up here and walk around it and touch it and sit in it and fake riv it up or whatever, you know, make race car sounds, you know, that's what I'll do. It's whatever it takes to get through this. I'm just glad I got the car here. And I'm glad that I've got some subscribers coming on. It's making it worthwhile doing these videos. And I enjoy reading the comments and all the nice words, you know, everybody praying for me and want me to get well. And again, I've got my address, P.O. Box down there, if anybody wants to donate anything to the car and see it put on. And I'll sure give you a shout out if you want a shout out. You know, if you don't, tell me you don't, and I won't say a word about it. I'll just say it's donated. Then at the bottom of the page, there'll be a GoFundMe link too. Some people's requested me to put a link at each video. And I told them I'd do it. I ain't got no problem putting it on there. I sure appreciate the support. You know, if anybody could give any support, that's great. So that I'll just go on the car unless you specifically say, you know, use it to pay my cancer bills, which, man, cancer bills are so high, they're probably unpayable by me anyway, but I have to pay on them. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and call it an evening and go spend some time with the family a little bit and got to enjoy the evening sitting outside, maybe. If kind of thinking about having a little fire outside tonight. So if I do, I'll fire y'all back up and we'll just chat a little bit. I can't go live yet. I don't think I got enough subscribers to go live yet, but I'll just make a video, chit chat about life a little bit. Some of the good times I had and some of the other cars I had. And I said I sure appreciate y'all being here, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.